Hey guys, welcome back to Dizzle in Motion. Today we're going to go over the upcoming F1 race here in Las Vegas. Just give you a run up of everything that's going on with it, the controversy that's going on with it, and what you should expect to see this next weekend. Well, it's that time again, race fans. The International F1 circuit is coming back to Las Vegas. For some residents and businesses, that's a time of dread and frustration. For race fans, it's obviously a major global event. F1 racing is one of the coolest leagues in the freaking world, in my opinion. I love watching it. Not so much attending the race, especially here in Las Vegas, because it's a cluster, but I digress. I'll get into that in a moment. So it's slated for this weekend. Let's run through the schedule for you guys real quick. So you can see here during the weekend lead up here, there's going to be some practice times and whatnot on there. So on the 21st, you got 2 practice sessions, qualifying, and a third practice there on the 22nd. And then on the 23rd at night, under the lights, we have race time. So it's going to be good to go from there. And for those who don't know, the Las Vegas track is 17 turns. It's 6.2 kilometers, and they hit speeds up to 212 miles per hour, all with the cool background highlights and sights and sounds of the Las Vegas Strip. So that's the appeal of F1 here in Vegas. So this year, it's mired in controversy. F1 started last year here in Las Vegas, and it was just a cluster. Let's call it what it was, right? So the construction, it seemed like the left hand wasn't talking to the right hand. The communication was terrible between City Hall, Public Works, the F1 crews that were setting it up, and then also the businesses, which leads to several problems and delays. There was times where there was no passability down near the strip. And for local residents, both workers and people trying to commute through there, especially in the Koval area, if you guys are familiar with the strip, just became a pain in the ass. And a lot of businesses were losing business. You'll hear about how much economic input that the F1 race brought here to Las Vegas, but there were several businesses that lost millions of dollars. So there's actually currently at least 3 lawsuits that I know of that are going on, and these it's a restaurant and a couple businesses, and they're suing for irreparable harm as well as wrongful interference.
Awareness of our leaders in Las Vegas that they should not issue another permit until they look at the whole total picture of the negative impact economically and inconvenience to Las Vegas people.
We'll see what the outcome of that is. But if you go around and you talk to the average person that lives here in Las Vegas, the F1 race is a net negative. People are not happy about it. It's not like something excited that they want to go do and see because it's in our city. It's a nuisance and it's a pain in the ass. Now, I will say that while it sucked really bad last year, it hasn't been as bad this year. It still sucks because, you go down to one lane, there's cones from hell, but I will give credit where credit is due. Compared to last year, this is easy. So if they can continue improving upon that, I don't see how they could do much better than they did this year. I could see it continuing, but again, I think that the overall impression here is that most people don't want it here. My suggestion, and I've suggested this in other videos, is take it out to Red Rock. If there was a way to build a course out there with those scenic views, you could have almost unlimited seating. You could have access for everybody, but I know that's not what they want. The reason they want it here is because they want it at the hotels. They want people gambling. They want kickbacks in that way, and that's why it's being supported here, right? At the end of the day, it's about money, not about you, not about the race fan. It's about money for F1 and for the hotels and businesses and whatever politicians are getting kickbacks, right? So anyways, not as bad this year. Ticket prices have come way down because the popularity came down when people realized a few things. One, it's a pain in the ass to get in and out of here. 2, it's ridiculously expensive. There's almost no local market. So tickets this year can be found for anywhere from $500 to $3,000, which is like half the price of what was going on last year. Now, of course, there's packages, and there are some really amazing places where you can watch this race from, hotel balconies, restaurants, private clubs, and such. But you're going to be paying like $3,000 to $10,000 a head to get that experience. And for most people, in that short 17 turns, you're getting one turn of those 17. So it's like every minute you see a couple cars and you're paying thousands of dollars. It's really, really difficult to justify that kind of jack unless you're just that guy, you're rich or lady, right? So Again, it's looking like late in the season, it's looking like kind of like the finish line for Max Verstappen. So he can clinch it with this. I think the only way he doesn't is the next guy has to get like 21 points or something absurd. So look for another Verstappen clinch here at the end of this one. I'm assuming he's going to get it. He's the favorite. Everything he's talking about, Max. And at the end of the day, I'm not a hater of the F1. It's a pain in the ass. I feel like I get it. It's awesome from the standpoint, like video game standpoint, right? Having a Vegas track. But the logistics of it and the pain and suffering of the neighborhood, I don't know that that's just going to be a long-term thing. What do you guys think? Would you like to come to Vegas just to watch F1? Have you been here? What's your impression? Are you a local watching my video? Let me know what you think, because I don't know. I could do with it or do without, but I'm going to watch it from home either way. So yeah, it's cool to have the background on the strip, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's quite enough. Let me know what you guys think. That's your F1 update for 2024. Thanks for watching the video. Catch you on the next one.